Good morning, everybody. Chubby Retro here again with another issue of EGM. I haven't done one of these in a while, and so I wanted to go ahead and take a look at another issue. This issue here is going to be, let's see, issue number 208 from October 2006. As you guys can see, there is Guitar Hero 2 on the cover, and so it's a thinner version, which is good. It's also, you can see here, Resistance Fall of Man, a sneak peek at what the PS3 can do. So we're back in the PS3, PS2, 360 era, Fantasy Star Universe, and Marvel Ultimate Alliance versus Justice League Heroes, along with Forza Motorsport 2. So, back cover is Valkyrie Profile 2, Silmeria for the PlayStation 2. So let's take a look at this magazine. It's funny that when I look back, it's like, what can the PS3 do? It's like that was the new technology. Well, you know, it was what was coming out, what was new, and now it's like we're way beyond that. We're talking PS6, Switch 2 went up for pre-order. I was able to get one. Did anybody else get one? Go ahead and leave in the comments if you were able to secure a pre-order for the Switch 2. I got the version without the Mario Kart because I like physical, so I'm gonna buy it. But anyway, so Guitar Hero 2. Now, I loved that game. I loved Rock Band, and I really think that somebody needs to bring those games back. I don't know who has the licenses for it now, but I think there's a generation, I know my kids, I think would really enjoy playing these games. So it's very frustrating that they're not around, and I don't think they're compatible with the current systems, let alone still have the licenses for the songs. So when we open it up here, there's an ad here for the PSP games. The PSP was a cool system. I really enjoyed it. Let me adjust the camera here. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really technologically pretty advanced. This little mini discs, it was a proprietary technology, but I thought it was cool. But anyway, and then we have Splinter Cell. Some of the funner games that I remember getting the first Splinter Cell for GameCube, and very enjoyable game. I enjoyed it very much so. Yakuza, the first one on PS2, coming out in 2006. I never played Yakuza, and then we have NBA Live 07. I never played Yakuza. I've heard good things about it. I never got the chance to actually pick it up, so if it does come out for the newer systems, I think I'm going to take a look at it. And of course, you guys all know, if you watch my channels, you guys know how I feel about Gears of War. Emergence Day was November 12th, 06 for the 360. Awesome game, good memories. And then Guitar Hero. And it's funny, when I first heard of the first Guitar Hero, I thought it was kind of like a passing fad. I thought it was just a peripheral, a game to sell, you know, the peripherals. It wasn't going to be a long-term success. But once you start playing that game, along with Rock Band, once again, Rock Band I thought was like kind of, it's like, do we need all these other things? Do we need the drums? Do we need the singer? But it all came together pretty well, and we used to have some pretty fun Rock Band parties. So some letters here, a typical night out in Oakland, and then an ad here. Now this game, I never played this game. I believe this was Army of Two. I never played it, though I was very interested in playing it. If anybody played that game, go ahead and let me know in the comments if it was fun, if it's something I should go back and check out, or no. But I remember I was very intrigued, and I just never got the chance to pick it up. An ad for Heroes. Never watched that show. Not a big TV guy. And then Bully. Double Trouble, Enough Recreation Sports. Rockstar gets back to business with Bully and Vice City Stories. Once again, Bully, never got a chance to play it. I've heard nothing but great things about it. And I've always heard that there's a remaster or a remake coming. I just don't know if that's actually true, but I'd be interested to play that. And of course, Grand Theft Auto is the juggernaut that it is in the video game industry. And in this really, really cool Pac-Man World Rally ad, Gobble Munch Room for the GameCube and PlayStation and PC CD-ROM. That's a cool ad. It's very colorful, very kind of brings back like 80s retro memories for me. And some Japanese games, and by the numbers, 30 licensed songs in the original. Guitar Hero, 701 notes in the easy version of Cowboys from Hell. Top score in Cowboys from Hell found on scorehero.com, 459,576. Wow. And then a really cool, I like the way that Grand Theft Auto has always done their ads, and I especially like the Vice City ads. It's very 80s, obviously. Very, very cool. And then what is this? This is T-minus 2 months for... oh, so it was the release of the Wii and the PS3. So that's what the countdown was for. And then this here, it's funny because I bought this game, Scarface, for... was it PS2? Did it ever come? Why am I thinking GameCube for some reason, or Wii? Was there a release for GameCube or Wii? But anyway, this game was, I got it. And I remember I bought it and I played it and I enjoyed it. It was cool as being a fan of the Scarface movies. It was quite enjoyable. But the only thing is I don't know why I either returned it or sold it. And I wish I wouldn't have done that. I don't remember. I'm getting old. I don't remember a lot of things, but I don't remember why. But I did play this game, and I remember I enjoyed it. It was, you know, kind of Vice City-ish. But I don't know why I ended up returning it. But it was fun. Or returning it or selling it. I don't know. So here's the PS3 graphics. From a computing power point of view, the PS3 is a generational leap. The Wii is not. Yeah. And Xbox Live Arcade games. I never got into the Xbox Live Arcade. This month, Daniel Kim, a quality assurance lead at Crystal Dynamics. So it's like looking at jobs in the industry. And then an ad for Mitsubishi televisions. Were these LEDs? DLPs. Now, DLPs are, if I'm not mistaken, the one that has that little circular mirror, right? Or lens that spins. So you always hear like a little hum. Rayman Raving Rabbids. Wii's Wascally Wabbits. This was a fun game. I remember that game. That was a very, very fun game for the Wii. 99 Nights. And then some more of the Rayman. These guys are like the minions of the video game industry. And then, let's see, we also have what game is this? Old Dark Kingdom? Dead Rising, which was very, very fun. Played that on the Xbox. It was an entertaining game. And then you have a young David Beckham. Remember those milk ads with the milk mustache? Dead Rising, some video games, watch now, play later. What is this, a channel? Video game website, gamevideos.com. Okay. So they have an ad on Game Crazy retail training video, Next Gen Star Wars Jedi Powers, Landwalker, One Man's Giant Mech. And then another Got Milk ad with A-Rod. Just Cause. This was something that I didn't get a chance to play, but it was around. It was of my era. I just never picked it up. But this is like Far Cry kind of. Saints Row was, the first one was not bad. The first one was a pretty good kind of like Grand Theft Auto clone. The ones after that I have not played, but I've heard nothing but bad bad stuff about. So, and Resistance Fall of Man. I remember this for the PS3. I remember playing this game and going, wow, like, how are these games? I mean, you do that every generation. You go, how are they going to get better? How are they going to look better? Dungeons and Dragons ad here, and they always do. They always end up looking better and better and better. Midgard died. This is Final Fantasy VII. Something survived. Dirge of Cerberus. Final Fantasy VII. So it must be some DLC or something. The World's Most Dangerous Gamers. Ninja. Where's Ninja? The kid. He's 8. He plays Halo 2 and he lives on Long Island, New York. Play style is unpredictable. Meet 5 fearless, unstoppable pro gamers. Wow, interesting. Forza Motorsport, Spider-Man. This was Alliance, Marvel's Ultimate Alliance, right? The Thing. Who's excited about the Fantastic Four movie? Forza Motorsport 2 and Ultimate Alliance with Galactus. Okami, kind of like afterthoughts. Think going back talking about it. Phantasy Star Universe. I never got into RPGs, let alone this one, so I don't know. Xenosaga Episode 3. And then we come out and play. We tap our friend at gaygamer.net to bring out Tammy's top 10 queerest characters. Heightening your anticipation for these heavy hitters: Halo 3, Final Fantasy 13, Twilight Princess, and Guns of Patriots. Top 10 best-selling games. So let's just look at the top 5. It was New Super Mario Bros. For the DS, Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories, Brain Age, Cars, and Hitman Blood Money. Interesting. Midnight Bowling. Who remembers the Razor? I mean, at least we had games. That was the beginning of mobile gaming. Top consume till you drop, the top 10. Number 1 is next gen console pre-orders. The DS Lite, Halo faceplates, cameras, Spiral Reborn. So I guess some anticipation for things that were coming out. Let's see, is that Cliffy B? Cliffy B, 6 months before Microsoft announced a $59 price point for the Gears of War. Okay, so this is interesting. This quote by Cliffy B, and sorry I was paused, I was reading it. It says, what other entertainment medium that's mass market is at $60 a pop? I would kill to have a game that's jam-packed with an amazing story and amazing moments and 4 hour long and costs $20. I think video game prices need to go down. $50 is far too much for an impulse buy. $60 isn't completely out of the question. So that's, kind of the conversation that's going on now with the Switch 2 with the pricing. And I agree with that. I agree. When you have a $70, $80, $90 games, you're not going to get the small studios to be able to sell their little impulse buy games. The only games that are going to sell are going to be the heavy hitters that people know what they're getting. But in terms of like a split fiction, to just walk by and see that and go, you know what? I've heard good things about it. I'm going to pick it up. And it's only $90, $80, $70. That's going to hurt those games. Yeah, people will play it for Grand Theft Auto, for Resident Evil. But who's going to pay that for a split fiction or, It Takes Two? I mean, that's going to hurt them. Really fun game, Destroy All Humans 2. So that's the problem with that. That's the problem with that pricing. But, I mean, Cliffy B knew about it back then. I wonder if he still thinks the same, but it's true. He's 100% right. You're going to hurt people. You're going to hurt the small developers or the small games. Crackdown. The first Crackdown was really fun. It was like a sandbox. You just run around and throw bombs and stuff. The other ones after were kind of bad. An ad for iBuyPower. Clash of the Comics. Superheroes aren't necessarily super friends. We pit Ultimate Alliance and Justice League Heroes. I played Ultimate Alliance. I never played Justice League Heroes, so I don't have much commentary on this, but I mean, Ultimate Alliance, yeah, I played it. I didn't get into it. It was not something that I was like, I don't know, I was expecting, maybe because it had all the characters, I was expecting something that it wasn't. And the winner is Ultimate Alliance. So America Video Game Expo. So there must have been an expo in Valley Forge. Where's Valley Forge? In the Midwest, I think. And then here's the article on Rock Band. Yeah, I liked the animation style. I really liked that. I liked that it wasn't too realistic. It was kind of fun and goofy. I really enjoyed that. I liked the guitars. So what does it say? The songs here, let's see. Message in a Bottle, Tattoo Love Boys, Jessica Freebird, Lay to Rest, and Bones, War Pig, Strutter, You Really Got Me, Can't You Hear Me Knocking, Sweet Child of Mine. Yeah, co-op mode. Yeah, this was a fun game. Somebody needs to bring these games back. Somebody needs to bring these games back because it was very, very fun. And now with the the online capabilities that are obviously better than they were then, I'm sure you can get a lot more out of those games, playing online against each other or what have you. The ratings here, Saints Row got 887. I don't disagree with that for the first one. NHL versus NHL 2K7, 8, 7.5, 8, 6, 6.5, 6.5. Madden 07, 7.5, 8.5, and 7. Enchanted Arms. Star Wars. I liked the recent Star Wars one. The was it the Skywalker Saga with all the games? That's the most recent one I purchased, and that one is really, really cool. I think I got that on the PS4. Yakuza, Rule of Rose, Loco Roco, Mario Hoops 3-on-3. Oh, that's cool. Star Fox Command. Not too good of ratings. Dragon Quest, Mega Man ZX, Contact. Reviews wrap up. Reviews archive. Another ad for that expo. Game over. Death throes of the GBA. One last team before I die. Babar to the rescue. Ack. Super power struggle. Rough old school rivalry. Who would win? Sonic or Mario? And next month is the biggest gun, Gears of War, along with Just Cause, GameCrazy.com, and a little Suan Chan comic. So there you go. There is issue number 208 from October 2006. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know your thoughts.